Hey guys, it's Krishele here, and it's story time. Today we are reading Tumbles. Nighttime arrived and the stars lit up the sky. "It's time for bed," Tina's mom cried. But Tina did not feel tired. Her eyes, round and wide, focused on the TV as she watched the gymnasts flip across the screen. Girls in shiny leotards bounced high over the vault. They swung quickly from bar to bar. From highest bar, they turned somersaults. They danced, twisted, and flipped some more across the skinny balance beam and all around the floor. Every move looked so easy. All of a sudden, the TV clicked off. Tina's mom pointed to the stairs. "Young lady, it's way past your bedtime now," she said with a glare. Tina threw her hands on her hips. She stomped her feet on the ground. "I don't want to sleep," she announced with a frown. Up the stairs Tina flew, jumping onto her bed. Instead of ducking under the covers, she stood on her head. "I want to try gymnastics myself," she said. What an amazing sight it was, the world upside down. But then Tina fell sideways onto the ground. A loud banging sound echoed down the hall. A headstand was not as easy as it seemed. "Tina," her mom said, "be careful, please." Tucking Tina in, she kissed her goodnight. With the flick of a switch, out went the light. The next day was bright. The sun sparkled through the clouds. "It's time for breakfast," Tina's mom called out. But Tina was not hungry. She wanted to try cartwheels across the couch. Up went her legs, her body spun around. Instead of landing on her feet, she bounced onto her bottom. Ouch! Tina's mom rushed to her side. She patted Tina on the head. "Please be cautious, my little one. Don't hurt yourself," she said. But Tina wanted to try again and again. Being upside down was just so much fun. Soon it was afternoon. The trees swayed in the breeze without a care. "It's a warm, sunny day. It's time for a walk," Tina's mom declared. But Tina did not want to walk. Letting go of her mother's hand, she bounded for the swing set. There were bars on both sides. "I want to fly like gymnasts on TV and the squirrels in the trees," she cried. So she tried, and she tried. But her legs slipped over her nose, and she landed on her side with a giant sigh. Tina's mom picked her up and held her in her arms. "It must be time for gymnastics class, my sweet pea." This time, Tina agreed. Tina's mom drove to Flyers Gymnastics. Tina wore her very own shiny leotard. With Coach Kim's help, gymnastics would not be so hard. Holding tight to her coach's hand, Tina tiptoed across the high beam. She nearly touched the sky as she bounced on the trampoline. She jumped into the pit, piled high with soft foam. There were so many things she could never try at home. Tina swung on the bars, her coach guiding her feet to the mat. Then she saw girls spinning cartwheels so fast. "All by myself," Tina cried. "I want to try that." Without a thought or a worry, she threw her legs up and then down. Before she knew it, Tina tumbled over onto the soft, matted ground. "Humph," Tina said. She crossed her arms to her chest. "I'll never, ever do it. Every time I fall on my head." "Don't be discouraged," Coach Kim said. "All you need is practice and to always, always try your best." Her best? Tina had a bad feeling, but she held her arms up high. She took a deep breath and gave it another try. "Kick your feet towards the ceiling," Coach Kim instructed. "Squeeze your muscles tight and point your toes. You'll land on your feet with corrections like those." So Tina kicked up her feet to the ceiling and beyond. She squeezed her muscles as tight as they would go. As hard as she could, she pointed her toes. Over she went, and much to her surprise, this time, Tina landed on her feet, all on her own. That's it, guys. See you tomorrow.